Hello everyone, my name is Xiaofeng. This video is about the prototype test of OKX. My machine is an engineering machine, and its appearance uses the same mold as OKX. The initial selling point of the OKX handheld console is the 8-inch large screen, and its integration with Steam Deck has a large grip of the same size. Based on the original 8-inch screen, this AOKZ is now upgraded to a native horizontal screen with a 1200/120 refresh rate. The screen supports variable refresh rates, and the battery is upgraded to a 72 large battery. This should be the third large battery handheld machine in addition to ASUS's OKX and WeChat's Club 8. This video will focus on testing the full discharge of the OKX, battery life, basic performance, and extreme heat dissipation. Let's first go through the core parameters of this device as a Windows handheld machine. OKX currently only has one version, AMD HX370. Price to be announced at TDP up to 30. The thermal structure of the 4 major and 8 minors and the 12 cores of the Dajou. Nuclear display code 819. 16 with specifications of Rena 3.5. Compared with the previous generation 708 core display, it has increased by 4 Time Spy graphics card scored 3,450 points. CPU score 9,700 points. The specific parameter of the question is the ratio of 16:10 for 8 inches. LCD screen with 200 resolution. The screen is a true horizontal screen. Refresh rate 120. Actual measurement using ACELI display pool. Screen brightness is 500 nit. Color gamut covers 99% sRGB. The stage disk is Honkies 7000. 2280 specifications. Support Psi 4.0. Actual measured mass reading 6,800. The highest temperature is 53 degrees. Write 5,700. Maximum temperature 60 degrees. TF card Lightning Gold card. Read 93. Write 85. The memory is onboard 32. PerPFIB 7.5 frequency of external recruitment. The network card is AOKZ310. Support Wi-Fi 6. Handheld battery capacity 72. Resistant to machine charging up to about 60 watts. Fully charged in more than an hour. Wisdom light at 23 degrees. CPU single port 20 minutes. 43 decibels. Core temperature 78 degrees. TDP power consumption is stable at 30 watts. CPU large core 2.8. Small core 2.0. 30 watt machine in full composite state. The body screen temperature is controlled within 30-44 degrees. The handlebars on both sides are 25-30 degrees. The back bedroom area is controlled at 28-30 degrees. The maximum temperature is 50 degrees in the small air outlet area at the top. Body temperature of the ultimate handheld performance, including the screen temperature, is very well controlled. Then you can AOKZ limit 4 watts TDB versus Steam Deck O-line. Dynamic peripheral control of both devices is very close. The discharge of the whole machine is about 8 watts. Completely discharge the handheld device, depending on the handheld front end 430 watt range. Tested respectively 4 watts and 15 watts. 25 watt power goes from 100% to 0%. For what TDB gear test Hades 2. Battery life is 8 hours and 20 minutes. The discharge of the whole machine fluctuates between 8-10 watts. 15 a gear to run AAA games. Battery life is about 3 hours. The discharge of the whole machine fluctuates between 20-30 watts. 20 gear to run 3 games. Battery life is about 2 hours. The discharge of the whole machine fluctuates between 33-39 Electricity output capacity is less than 20%. The whole machine will be reduced to about 20 few. OKX can achieve 2 8 hours of gaming life overall. The following is a test of 830 game frames and peripheral supply. Then I tested almost 30 to use it. The latest 3A masterpiece at 1200 resolution. Open a box quickly. The accessory is a TOOC charging cable. A 102-point fast charging head. The casing of the handheld device is made of black plastic material similar to that of Futu. How do you think the front appearance can be rated? The overall front has not changed much. On both sides of the handle are light strips and a hoist. However, due to the new version of the robot, the mold needs to be reopened. The 2 speakers of the engineering machine are still old. The position of the official display should be slightly different. Misunderstanding about the body interface. Look at the top first. From right to left they are. Power button. A key. 3 o'clock Hwangmyeor Airport. USB4 interface. USB Santuo interface. The bottom is USB4 interface. OSU link interface. Macros 4.0 card slot. On the opposite right side is the air inlet. Large grip with ergonomic lines on both sides. Depth is about the same as Steam Deck. Slightly larger than the AV handheld grip. Comes with a basic bracket on the back. There is a 6 resistance sense. Let's talk about the handle part of OKX. The rocker and buttons are designed with a starting line. The handle adopts Microsoft layout. Don't accidentally touch the joystick while holding it. Because of the large grip, the overall grip feels very good. ABX buttons use chain guide glue. The keycaps are made of flat keycap glossy material. The rebound quick key body is normal. Button size is slightly smaller than AV handheld. The softness and hardness are similar to those of ROG headphones and Steam Deck. The cross key is Prian's chain guide glue. The shape, size, and force response are consistent with ROG 50X. There is not much difference in keystrokes. The double S keys of the function keys are placed on both sides of the top. The 5 function keys are all micro keys with short key travel. The rebound block feels hard. The bottom is the desktop return key. Keyboard keys and front keys. In addition to these 5 buttons, no other custom buttons. The joystick is upgraded to a capacitive joystick. Draw a circle on the outside. There is no dead zone or cross knee attachment. The rocker is slightly shorter than the ROG soft machine. Handle test reporting rate. About 1,000 nucleons. The first key is the micro key. The button area is very large. Both sides and front can be pressed normally. Short journey and quick departure. The key is a Hall linear trigger. There is resistance when pressing. Linear function is normal. The vibration motor is an asymmetric linear motor. The front end of OKX is almost the same as No. 1. Differences include power regulation, fan adjustment, lighting effect adjustment, game library, handle programming, memory settings, etc. The front section also supports side wheel power supply function. When turned on, power will be supplied directly to the motherboard, will not power the battery. OKX size compared to Steam's OLED. Compared to OKX. Comparison of combined oxygen soil machine. Compare the thickness of 4 machines. OKX weighs 733 grams. Steam OLED 633. OKX 695. Lenovo Soil Machine 877. There is no test when connecting the OKX Oculink interface to the graphics card. Graphics card successfully identified. Oculink interface external bandwidth test 6.97 is close to full speed. All tests completed. Let me summarize. Let's talk about the advantages first. First, the screen is an 8-inch 16:10 high brush native horizontal screen. Second, the temperature control of the machine is good. But when performance is released, hold the virtual temperature neatly and control it within 35 degrees. Third, with large capacity battery and game peripheral control, the handheld console can achieve 2 to 8 hours of game life. Fourth, the rate of return of the capacitive waste bar can reach 1,000. Fifth, AOKZOE link interface. Next are the disadvantages. First, the screen will heat up slightly when maintaining the highest brightness. Second, the capacity of the handheld device reaches 733 grams, exceeding 600 grams. Third, because it is a slight modification of the old mold, there are no additional custom spare parts for the handheld console. This time OKX, as an upgrade of the AONE mold. All upgrades are basically on the blade. The screen is upgraded to an 8-inch extended horizontal screen. Battery upgraded to 72. Plus excellent peripheral control. Can achieve 2 to 8 hours of game life. Upgraded capacitive rocker. Can achieve high return rate and high negative rate. Tested as a whole. Screen game battery life controller experience. All have relatively good performances. The current plan says the third channel after MSI. Horizontal screen can be used to extend the battery life. Of course, big battery and long battery life also mean a lot of weight. Reached 733 grams. Players who are more sensitive to the rising weight need to consider. Okay, that's it for this video. I am Xiao Wangfeng. If you want to know more high quality rising content, you can follow me. See you in the next video. Goodbye.